Oh my God, we're talking about Mexico. Shout out to Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking, all right? Oh my God, we're talking about Mexico. Shout out to my man Moxie Approved. But we'll be talking about Mexico later. Right now, what we're talking about are dangerous places right now that you might not want to find yourself in. One of those places is Russia, all right? And according to this article from The Hill that came out on February 13th of 2023, U.S. is telling its citizens to leave Russia immediately, all right? U.S. on Monday issued a top-level advisory telling American citizens to leave Russia immediately and cease travel to the country as Russia's war against neighboring Ukraine continues, citing risks of harassment, wrongful detention for Americans specifically. Do not travel to Russia due to the unpredictable consequences of the quote-unquote unprovoked full-scale invasion of Ukraine by Russian military forces, the potential for harassment and singling out of U.S. citizens for detention by the Russian government security officials, the arbitrary enforcement of local law, and limited flights in and out of Russia, the embassy's limited ability to assist U.S. citizens in Russia, and the possibility of terrorism, reads the alert. U.S. citizens residing or traveling in Russia should depart immediately. Exercise increased caution due to the risk of wrongful detentions. The warning marks the highest level 4 of alerts issued by the State Department, which ranges from exercising precaution to ceasing all travel. It comes as the Russia-Ukraine war nears its first anniversary on February 24th, amid concerns that Moscow is amassing troops for an offensive that could coincide with that 1-year mark. The U.S. urged its citizens to leave the country just days after the invasion, and again with a security warning in September, as Moscow ordered a call-up of reservist forces to renew its advances against Ukraine. Reuters reported on Monday that the Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov dismissed the U.S. warning, saying it's not a new thing. The word of caution about wrongful detentions follows the high-profile prisoner swap. They got of Russian arms dealer Victor Bout for U.S. basketball star Brittany Griner, who had been sentenced to 9 years in a Russian penal colony on drug possession charges. Griner's trial and sentencing were described by the U.S. and elevated the plight decried by the U.S. and elevated the plight of former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan, who is being held in Moscow on suspicion of spying. All right. So if you plan on going to Russia, don't, according to the U.S. State Department. If you're in Russia, get out, according to the U.S. State Department. If you're planning on going to Russia, welcome to Russia, according to Russia. If you're in Russia, stay in Russia, according to Russia. All right. So next, what we're going to be doing now, shout out to my man Moxie Approved, is talking about Mexico. All right. And apparently that's another place where people from the United States might want to be a bit careful if they decide to travel. All right. You guys saw the high profile case that took place in Mexico earlier this year, where a young lady met an unfortunate demise down there. Los Angeles Times dropped an article on February 10th with another U.S. State Department warning. U.S. State Department warns to avoid parts of Mexico over ongoing violence and kidnapping. All right. The U.S. State Department is urging U.S. citizens to avoid travel to parts of Mexico over fears of kidnapping and other crimes across multiple states, renewing warnings as tourists make travel plans for the spring break season. The Department Bureau of Consular Affairs has issued multiple advisories in the last several weeks over the ongoing violence in Mexico. Cartel violence erupted in Culiacan in early January after authorities arrested Ovidio Guzman, a leader of Sinaloa drug cartel and son of imprisoned drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. A State Department spokesperson said that the safety and security of U.S. citizens is the department's highest priority, adding that officials are aiming to provide relevant information for people to make travel plans rather than issue a nationwide risk assessment for Mexico. The department provides a state-by-state summary. State Department officials urged U.S. citizens not to travel to the states of Colima, Guerrero, Michoacán, Sinaloa, Tamaulipas, and Zacatecas over crime concerns. The 6 states have received the strongest warning from the Bureau of Consular Affairs, which cited shootings between gangs that injured or killed nearby bystanders, kidnappings in which tourists and lawful permanent residents or green card holders were targeted. Bureau of Consular Affairs issued its last countrywide advisory on Mexico in October and subsequent advisories on individual Mexican states in recent weeks. Officials advised U.S. citizens to reconsider travel to Baja California, Chihuahua, Durango, Guanajuato, I think that is, Jalisco, Morelos, and Sonora due to crime and kidnapping. Last month, Orange County Public Defender Elliot Blair died while on vacation at a resort in Rosarito, in the state of Baja California. His family believes that the 33-year-old was killed under mysterious circumstances, while Mexican officials have called his death an accident. U.S. officials asked tourists to exercise increased caution when traveling in 17 Mexican states, including Quintana Roo, which is home to the popular tourist destination Cancun. There has been disputes in the states between Uber and cab fee drivers and taxi unions, which have turned violent and injured U.S. tourists, according to the U.S. Embassy and consulates in Mexico. All right. So yeah, right now we're talking about Mexico. All right. So, there's a lot of people out there who are traveling. You know what I'm saying? We all know about the passport bros. They're going all over the place trying to find love. You know what I'm saying? So this is just an advisory to those people who are traveling, to those people who may or may not be in one of these countries or plans on going to this country. Just make sure that you're aware of this. And if you plan on going, make sure that you try to be safe. If you don't plan on going, you might have made the right decision. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And with that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and I will catch you all on the next one. All right.